Hey, this is Kat. Like, I wish you could see the sunset. I have no idea if this camera is up my nose, but I'll tell you a funny, honest story. I've had a hell of a week. A flat tire. Took the tow truck about 3 to 4 hours to get there. Lost 2 days work. And when the tow truck guy gets there, he says, "Hey, you can't get in the cabin." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You can't get in the cabin." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because of COVID, you can't get in the cabin." I'm like, "So what the fuck am I supposed to do?" He's like, "We'll call Uber." The joke is, I work for Lyft. My life is a fucking joke. I just dropped my water. Anyway, but meanwhile, I'm looking out this car that I leased through Lyft. I'm looking outside that window that's rolled up, listening to the helicopter, seeing the beautiful paintings in the sky of different colors of pinks and fuchsias and yellows and orange and purples and green palm tree leaves swaying in the wind, and people riding bikes, and the crashing of the ocean, and kids talking loud, and lovers holding hands. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful. You know why? Because besides fucking getting a flat tire on New Year's Eve, and then having to wait till Monday for a tow. I was supposed to work on a movie or a TV show on Wednesday of last week. And before we work on any movie or TV show, we have to be tested. So I took the test Tuesday. First I thought it was Monday, but then I was like Tuesday. And I look at the results, which I normally never do because I'm always COVID-free for over 2 years. It's red. It said I tested positive, and that was on Tuesday. And then I don't know. I've had a very stressful week before with the Tory Lanez case, which was insane. I heard things I'd never thought I'd ever hear from a fucking DA. How's it going, Tori? You alright?
Great.
DNA doesn't matter. Meanwhile, that dude, what's his name, Brian, who killed those college students in Iowa. The reason why they got him is because of DNA. But that's a whole nother story. I guess he's white and Tory's black, and some higher-ups want him quiet because the shit don't make no damn sense. Anyway, and I worked out and it felt great. It felt good. I did some cardio and tried to go back to work. So after all this drama, and the rain, by the way, it rained, I was like, "Whoa, I'm gonna go to the beach and do some of my balance stuff and my martial arts and shit and get some fresh air, look at the great sunset." And then, while I'm putting the last items into my duffel bag, I see a woman driving a van, and she's literally hitting the car. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh man, I'm trying to make sure this thing's on. I hope it is. I don't see the fucking red light. And you know what's even funnier? I was the only one that called 911. Everyone else was standing around and saying stupid shit like, "Oh, that's so sad." I'm like, am I the only one that's calling 911? Not the guy that was in the passenger in the seat who jumped out of the window? I'm the one that's like logical and talking to the fucking dispatch, and the dispatch is like, she's asking me, where are you? And I'm looking at the sign, and it says like lot, where the fuck am I? Like, I say the lot number because I'm looking at it at the time, and I'm like, can you send someone quick? And she's like, well, what about the other person? And I'm like, well, I actually thought the guy that was with her was taking care of her and was on the phone, but I guess he wasn't. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm talking to you. But it's like, she was like, ma'am, quit getting angry. And I'm like, she's schooling me on how to act after I just got hit by a car. And I'm just like, is this a joke? I'm being schooled by a white person because I can tell the person's white by the tone of their voice. And no, I'm not racist, I just know. I'm like, this bitch is sitting there telling me how to talk when I'm like, I'm shocked and this woman just hit my car and my whole world is gonna be fucked. Meanwhile, I realize there's something wrong with my ankle. But on the other hand, I'm looking out the other way and I'm looking at the sky and I'm like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Look at the ocean, look at the sailboats. Life isn't all that bad. But anyway, yeah, I'm still in shock. I gotta get everything out of the car because I wash clothes and, you know, I do martial arts and stuff, so I've got training equipment in the trunk, you know. But I guess I didn't want to work for Lyft anymore, to be honest with you. It took me getting a flat tire on New Year's Day and getting COVID and then getting hit by a car and then realizing, well, I didn't really realize it, but somebody said it because they saw the thing. They're like, you're lucky. You could have had your legs taken off. I mean, I can't even digest that right now. Because you know what's so funny? I was taking a shower earlier today and I was like, I love you feet. I love you legs. I love you stomach. I love you arms. I love you. You work hard. You're a good person. I literally was like saying that. I was saying thank you to my body because my body does amazing things every day, even when I'm tired, even when I'm exhausted. So even though I'm fucked because I'm not going to have a car, I'm going to deal with these bullshit attorneys. And I called a bunch of friends and it was so funny because it was like, one, I'm telling her I got hit by a car and she's talking about the Illuminati. Two, he's a robot, kind of ish, from Russia, and he's just like, first I'm calling him and he's not answering, and then I text him, and then my oldest friend, I call him and he doesn't answer, which he normally doesn't, and then I think I text him or something. I said, hey, I got hit by a car, are you at the beach? And then of course he calls me back and then he's like, I gotta be quick, I'm with my GF. I'm just like, seriously? I was like, motherfucker, I've known you for 10 years. You just met this bitch and you can't like help my brain think for that what the fuck I'm gonna do for a sec, bro? Like, can't you just roll around that workout area that you work out, the pull-up bars, and just roll over here with your little rollerblades, you motherfucker? But no, he's got a GF. Thanks, friend. No, it's like LA is so fucking weird, man. I don't understand what's going on. I don't always want to be the superhero, like being the one that's calling 911 and everyone else is standing around and laughing or saying stupid shit that's annoying. I mean, it was so funny. In the midst of this and almost having my legs chopped off, I'm holding my knees right now. You have no idea. I'm stroking them. I love you knees. I love you calves. I love you. I love you legs. Like in a moment, in a flash, you could lose your fucking legs. Can you believe that shit? Seriously. I'm just watching this guy do a wheelie. It was awesome. But anyway, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be alive. Oh my God. Thank you. Seriously. Even though I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Thank you. I hope this thing's still on. Cool. Kattalestv, bitch ass. Just kidding, you're not a bitch. You're a wonderful person. Can you still see how beautiful that sunset is? I am so blessed. I'm so thankful. There's a car blocking me. How dare you, you son of a bitch. I can't zoom in because this fucking camera's broke. But I'm not. I'm rich. I'm rich in spirit. Aw, it's love. Can you see that? It's love spinning. Let's hope.